Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna give you 4 crucial tips to bowl on dry lane conditions. Alright guys, so usually we see bowlers bowl great the first couple of games. Myself, sometimes on the fresh, I can bowl great. But as the lanes transition, you kinda see sometimes people struggle. And that's because the lanes get drier, the oil is taking off the lanes, and bowlers, we don't adapt to it. So here we're gonna offer you 4 tips to improve your scores on drier lanes and keep up with the transition and bowl good throughout the block. So the first tip here is lofting the ball. So lofting essentially means giving the ball a little bit of air time. So when the ball is in the air, it cannot hook. So it's gonna give you more push, it's gonna have less friction on the lane, and it's gonna help you have a better shape so you can keep on striking. So let's go to the foul line, let's get some shots in, and let's talk about the keys on how to loft the ball consistently. Alright guys, so there is 2 key components to loft the ball effectively. And the first one is using your legs more. So you want to explode upwards with your legs to try to get that ball in the air. It's going to be way easier if we use our legs than just by using our arm alone. Now let's go to the lane. Let's compare 2 shots. 1, a normal shot, and 2, lofting the ball. So we have the first component down, which is using your legs, and the second main important thing for lofting is your release. Instead of trying to get that ball quick and easy off your hand, you want to try to hold it a little bit longer. By holding it a little bit longer and combining that with your legs should make it easier to get that ball in the air. So now let's go back to the lanes and compare some shots using a normal release and one lofting the ball. Alright guys, so the second tip is increasing your ball speed. By increasing your ball speed, your ball is going to spend less time on the lane, so that means less hook. So it's going to help you to navigate better the drier lane conditions. So there is a couple of things that we can do to help our body to throw the ball a little bit faster. And the first one is using our legs a little bit more. One common mistake that we as bowlers like to do when we try to throw it faster is try to muscle it. And that's only going to create a lot of inconsistency with our shot. So what we really need to do is just get our legs moving, and that's going to help us to increase our speed. So the second component here is presenting that ball a little bit earlier into your swing. When your legs are moving a little bit faster, you got to match up that timing. So by presenting your ball a little bit earlier, it's going to help you to match that leg speed and increase your ball speed. Alright guys, so another component here is simply taking a step back in the approach. That's going to give us a little bit more space to work with, and it's going to help us to generate more speed. Alright guys, so the third tip here is simply by moving inside. As we get closer to the middle part of the lane, we're gonna find more oil. So now we're gonna do a normal shot, see what happens, and then after that, we're gonna move deeper inside and see how many boards we need to move in order to hit the pocket. All right, guys, so we went Brooklyn. That means we're gonna have to make a bigger adjustment. So what I'm thinking here is moving 4 boards with my feet, 2 with my target, try to go inside a little bit more, find a little bit more oil, and then let's see how that looks. All right, well, that was a pretty good shot. So 4 boards with my feet, 2 with my target. We find more oil. Definitely we saw our ball skid better through the oil, gave us a nice shape, and it was a great move. All right, guys, so the 4th tip here is simply going into a shinier ball. So earlier we were throwing a duller ball that is gonna be great for fresh conditions where the ball is gonna go smooth, it's gonna hook early, it's gonna be predictable in the oil, but as the lanes dry up, you're gonna need a shinier ball to help you navigate through the transitions because the lanes get drier, so you need a ball that doesn't hook as early and help you make the turn in the back end. So let's go to the lanes and see the difference between the 2 bowling balls. Using shinier balls is a great option for someone that doesn't want to do a lot of physical changes, but still it's a great way to combat dry lane conditions. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please let us know in the comments what do you think, what other videos would you like to see in this channel, and thank you very much for your support. We'll see you on the next one.